Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Bold and the Beautiful has Hope Logan's Annika Noel wedding coming up. No confirmed air date yet, but there are some special guests that are being name dropped and two were spotted on the set of the CBS soap already. We're going to talk about 3 big returns teased for Hope and Liam Spencer's Scott Clifton wedding. All right, so we've had some red flags and some hints that there are 3 big returns to Bold and the Beautiful for Hope's wedding to Liam. 2 of the returns are confirmed. The timing isn't confirmed. We're going to get into all that. Let's jump right in and talk about who's coming back for this big event. The return that was hinted at most recently is Wyatt Spencer, Darren Brooks. He was just name-dropped in a recent episode when Liam Spencer was talking to his brother Will Spencer, Crew Morrow, his dad Bill Spencer, Don Diamond, and his ex-stepmom Katie Logan, Heather Tom, about the upcoming wedding. So that right there is a big hint. We might get Darren Brooks back as Wyatt Spencer for an episode or 2, maybe 3 for Liam's big re-wedding to Hope. It would be kind of awful if Liam's brother missed the wedding considering all the other things he should have been back for recently. They brought back Darren Brooks as Wyatt Spencer just to give house keys to R.J. Forrester, Joshua Hoffman, for the beach house. That was ridiculous. Surely Bold and the Beautiful is going to spring for the money to bring Darren Brooks back as Wyatt Spencer for the big wedding. I'm sure Liam and Hope plan to invite Wyatt Spencer, so fingers crossed we get him back, even if it's just for an episode. But why name drop Wyatt Spencer if he's not coming? It was already a travesty that they didn't bring back Darren Brooks as Wyatt during Liam's fake brain tumor story when Hope and Steffi Forrester, Jacqueline MacInnes Wood, and everybody thought he was dying, and then when Liam was shot, still no Wyatt. It makes no sense. And I really hope they make it right by bringing Wyatt back for the wedding. Let's talk about the second return that we know is definitely happening. We're just not sure if the timeline aligns with when Hope and Liam's wedding is happening. It is confirmed Matthew Atkinson came back to film some episodes. It looks like he's gone again though. Producer Casey Kosperzik posted on Instagram that he was excited to have Matthew Atkinson back on set filming for a week. That was what he said. So, judging by the producer's social media posts, we're not getting Thomas Forrester, Matthew Atkinson, back for long. But he is coming back 100%. A couple of weeks ago, Hope was talking with her brother Deke Sharp, Harrison Cohn, about the difficulties that she's had finding her footing with her line after Thomas Forrester left, when they had worked together so well on Hope for the future. Hope was telling Deke about why she and Thomas could never work as a couple. And Hope basically said that Thomas's role in keeping it secret that Beth was alive when Hope and Liam thought she died was just too much to overcome. A lot of fans really appreciated her acknowledging that. So basically, Hope's had an epiphany, and I suspect Thomas might be back for closure with Hope. If the Lope wedding is later this year, the timing would fit for Thomas to show up to talk to Hope before the wedding. Maybe Thomas comes to talk to Hope alone before the wedding and congratulate her and tell her that she belongs with Liam. It could be in that same vein as the recent chat between Steffi and Hope. This was where Steffi was talking about the engagement to Liam. Steffi was saying they were meant to be. Bold and the Beautiful with that conversation seemed to finally put a lid on that Steffi, Liam, Hope love triangle once and for all. Thomas may show up to tell Hope he's been doing a lot of reflecting. And Thomas may say he realized his fixation on Hope was never healthy. Thomas may tell Hope that she was right to refuse his proposals. And Thomas may admit to Hope that he's got more work to do on himself before he's ready for a new relationship with somebody else. But Thomas probably wants Hope to know he's truly happy for her. Thomas may also go see Liam and congratulate him and give a long overdue apology for everything that went down with Beth and with Hope. That would basically give us all closure on Thomas and Hope. Now let's talk about return number 3. This is another comeback that looks to be confirmed. The question is timing. Young actor Henry Joseph Samiri was recently spotted on the Bold and the Beautiful set. Brooke Logan, Catherine Kelly Lang, was making a social media post and she was in the hair and makeup room when she did it. In the background, you could see the monitor that shows what they're taping that day. Also, Catherine Kelly Lang was wearing a very striking gown, so it looked like Brooke was dressed up for a big event. In the monitor behind her, you could clearly see Henry Joseph Samiri shooting scenes as Douglas Forrester, Henry Joseph Samiri. And it looked like he was in a suit, by the way. So what I suspect is Thomas may be back to give Hope and Liam closure, and also to bring Douglas back for the wedding. I am sure that Hope would love to have her adoptive son there when she gets married. And of course, Douglas was very attached to Liam, who was his stepdad for a while. You never know, Douglas may be part of this ceremony with his sister Beth Spencer, Jordan Linariza. However, again, I doubt that he's staying, because Henry Joseph Samiri has roles on 2 different TV series, The Pit and another one called Invasion. Little actor Henry Joseph Samiri is super busy with other projects. So Douglas may only be back for the wedding, and then he leaves again with Thomas. When we saw that Matthew Atkinson was back as Thomas Forster, we know for sure they were filming Christmas episodes at the time. So Hope and Liam's wedding planning may carry on into the holidays, past Thanksgiving. And maybe we get a Christmas or a New Year's Eve holiday wedding. We'll let you know more when there's more spoilers for the Big Lope wedding, including the air date. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel and stay with us.